But what I'm saying is, for my last RP scene, I got a record on my name. Originally, if I never had that scene,
No,
it wouldn't be a problem.
I totally understand what you're saying, but again, it wouldn't be a problem until it is a problem.
Because then I
So
can
you
say,
would be able
yeah,
to
I'm the
do
colonel
that. You,
and I'm
right,
Leroy
you can
when I'm
do
Leroy
that
Williams.
until it's a problem, and now it's a problem. Is what I'm saying
Right.
is that that's no longer a valid argument.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
I just
again,
need these officers to be here because I know what I'm here for is something totally different. He ruled it as 100 miles per hour and over. I definitely wasn't doing that. I promise you, I was going at least about 70, maybe 80 at that.
all right. Do you need some vests, Colonel?
Man, so who?
Some vests, some bulletproof vests?
Nah, do I need one?
I was asking, I have a facility upstairs that you can get some from if you needed some. I was just offering vests.
Oh no, I should be all right now. Thank you, though. I'll definitely check it out.
Okay. Sure thing. Judge to 623. Who is second in command?
Wow, he went civilian because he knew what the fuck was coming.
Don't worry about it because I'm gonna call him in. He's off duty. He's gonna have to come in off duty.
He
It's
knew it was
absolutely
coming.
fine.
That's exactly why he did it.
Judge to 112. I need you to call 444 on his home phone and let him know that the judge needs to see him, and if he does not show up, he will be held in contempt.
You know what I'm saying, man? State don't play, man. Don't mess with the state.
The bottom of it, because I spoke my piece, and I'll go ahead and see what he has to say about it. But you've pretty much heard what I've had to say about it.
Yeah, I told him if I was wrong, I would pay for my wrongs.
Go
But
for
I
the
know I
judge.
wasn't.
He said a while ago that he was going to be a minute because he was on a traffic stop. So apparently the traffic stop is Ric Flair.
And
And
honestly,
how convenient. Go ahead.
honestly, Judge, I could have used my original name because last night we went to court and you threw it out. And like I could have used my real name and it wouldn't matter because I would have been still free to go because I don't have nothing on my record.
Yes, because it was cleared.
If I was speeding, it would have been a speeding ticket. It wasn't 100 miles per hour.
I totally agree. And do IRL. What do y'all
Yeah.
want me to do with that? If y'all swapping roles in the middle of the RP, how am I supposed to judge a matter if I can't keep up with who's who in
Well,
the
I
middle
say
of what's happening?
IRL. I say you have the channels. You got the radars to be able to reach out to everybody. Send an officer after his ass and pull them over and bring them into the court.
Okay.
I'm just saying RP it all the way out at this point. IRL to RP. Since you think he's going to get out of this, like it's not really his fault. We need exit. The officer exit needs to be here. He knows because he's the pullover officer.
Let me see if he is on.
And George was the secondary officer that made all the rules on what was going to happen if I didn't sign a ticket. And I'm like, I don't have to sign a ticket. If I don't sign a ticket, I can pay it in court. I can fight it in court. But he told me if I don't sign the ticket, I'm gonna get arrested. How you gonna arrest me? State really like shit. How are you gonna arrest me because I don't sign a ticket and I'm telling you I'm gonna fight it in court? When I got pulled over before, they tell me like you can fight this ticket in court or you can handle this ticket when it pops up in the system. But he threatened to take me to jail, so I told him, all right, give me the ticket, get the fuck out of my face. Sorry about the language. And I got in my car, and yeah, they like, you the colonel, you should have some leadership. I'm like, bro, it's the simple fact is you're lying about a situation. If you wasn't lying and I was wrong, I would take that accountability. I would tell any of my officers to do the same thing.
Video.
I would tell any of my officers to do the same thing, and that's the thing. Chief George said that, he sent me the video while we was on the scene. He did not send you the video, and you didn't see me go 100 miles per hour. Because if you did, I would be feeling like, oh my God, he really got the video. Dang, it's over with. That's not the case. If he's using the map, that's metagaming, so that won't count. You're not supposed to do that. And the way it looked, bro, I was going past the exit, and he was coming up the exit before I was about to even come past him, bro. So how did you even know I was speeding or doing anything if you just decided to come up there and then jump right in behind me after? First person, not just that, I have to pass you. I did not pass him. How can you get my speed to be 100? And you were bagging up. It's not like you was already sitting on the freeway. You can clock my speed already. He was bagging up on the freeway, driving in motion. I'm just being realistic on this point. It's a deep situation, but it's deep because I feel like that was some bullshit.
Let's go ahead and go in this room over here. Because this is not this is just a dispute and we supposed to settle this.
Yeah. Get him here, shoot. We gotta get him here. I need XX City here because that's who the person that did this all
He's
like.
downstairs.
He need to be up here like.
10-4, George, I do need you here. They both here. That I can tell.
Yeah. He
Well,
got
you
the
know, I
really
already feel
he
like
got the
some people
realest
just
outfit on, but don't know the law. Don't know nothing.
Hey, we not gonna do that back and forth in here.
Yep, I'm gonna try to hold
We
my,
not gonna do that.
I'm gonna hold
Sir,
myself back.
sir, you gonna have to, or you're gonna be in contempt, Colonel. This back talking and over talking, we not doing that. We not doing that. No, we not doing that. So let me see where George is.
I just hate being done wrong.
George, are you on your way or you are tied up still? I didn't address
That's
you
another reason why I've
correctly.
been a civilian all day. I ain't been really want to do too much.
I'm sorry for your loss, bro.
So
Yeah, it's always tough to lose somebody. Oh, you're absolutely fine. Come on in and have a seat. Now, Colonel East has come into the office today and said that you all have footage of him speeding over 100 miles an hour. He said he was on his way
Um,
to pick up his squad car.
can I say something about that, Your Honor?
Yes, I'm listening.
He wasn't going 100. He was going 70, under 100.
Okay.
also slower.
So that's not quite 100. What is the speed limit
I think the speed limit is 45.
On the freeway, bro.
on the
35.
highway? Hold on a second. George, you kind of low. Let me turn you up. So he was only going 5 miles over the speed limit. Okay. You originally pulled over Colonel East. Did you identify him, get his driver's license from him?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Incorrect.
And what driver? All right. Well, Officer George, let me ask you this: are you aware at any time that he identified himself as Colonel East? Officer Exit. Did he identify himself as Colonel East to you?
Yes, ma'am. He did.
Okay. And at that time, why didn't you just go ahead and give him whatever you would give a fellow officer? I know there's some type of brotherhood there that you give passes. So why wasn't that going ahead and taken care of? But you just went ahead and gave him that pass. Is there a personal dispute between the two of you I don't know about?
No, ma'am. There's not.
Okay, so did you write Mr. East a ticket for the 5 miles over?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
Okay, and again I ask, why didn't you just go ahead and let him go to work?
Ma'am,
Now,
he was going.
understand that I do understand that he is not above the law. He is still under the law and jurisdiction of the city. However, we are talking about 5 miles over the speed limit, so I'm not understanding why this wasn't. Because even as a civilian, that's more than likely a warning. That's not even 5 miles over. That you being an ass to go ahead and do that. So I'm trying to find out why you went ahead and wrote him a ticket for 5 miles over.
The speed limit is 65, Your Honor. I'm not trying to get smart,
No,
but
I
the
get it.
but the speed limit is 65, and he was going 5 over, which is 70. And I would not
Okay,
tolerate that.
You
now
got the
in
permission to
fairness,
speak.
we will say that there is a 5 mile give or take because even in the city that I'm from, Um, Typically, we don't never see people get tickets for being 5 miles over the speed limit. So that's why I'm prone to believe that there may be something more personal going on here
No,
because
no, no, man, no, man.
Y'all have
and you're
permission to speak.
certain of that.
Because where I'm from, it actually goes on.
Y'all have permission to
Okay.
speak.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Colonel.
Okay. First, he just stated. Secondary, he just said that the speed limit, ma'am, is 65. But when you first asked, he said it was 45. He don't even know the speed limit. But I'm saying the LSPD or
Okay,
out
you're
here in
not even
LS,
getting this
he do not
point.
know the speed limit. He needs to go to the freeway and look at the signs. And then
That
also
is
he
a
didn't he
valid
didn't
point because
state.
you did just tell me originally that it was 45, and
Also
Officer
he did.
George had to correct you.
Also he
Yes,
didn't
ma'am,
state.
he did.
Also he didn't state that he even backed up on the freeway exit to try to
I
clock me
did.
and then chase
I
behind me.
did. I did. I did.
Like
I told that to my
how
deputy right
would you
there.
even know, or like why would you even get behind somebody like that?
Were you cop baiting?
No, man,
Cars
I
are
was not
exiting off
copying.
the freeway
I
while
got,
you're bagging up
I
into
got
the cars.
Okay, okay. He let him speak.
objection.
I thought he
Go
had
ahead,
his time
Officer
to speak.
Exit. Officer East,
Okay.
Colonel East, please. Go ahead.
I have got word from my chief that he was looking on
Hmm.
the radar, and he actually clocked him, and he told him to go ahead and pull him over, and that's what I did, yon.
So you're saying Chief DeClaw told you that he clocked him going 100?
70.
Oh, he clocked him going 70, and he told you to pull him over for the 70.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm almost prone to bring him in here to find out why are we doing 5 miles over the speed limit for a colonel. I also understand again that he is not above the law, but
And ma'am, just to be
between the
honest, I'm
different
the
Hey,
colonel.
departments,
ma'am, hey,
excuse
ma'am,
me,
at that
I am
time.
still talking. I am still talking. I don't understand why there shouldn't be more brotherly love amongst these departments. This rivalry that you all got is ridiculous and childish.
Once I tell you who
I
I
mean,
am, you should
I've made that
understand.
point for you, Colonel East. There's no reason to repeat that. I've definitely made that point
I
for
drive a
you.
freaking Hellfire every night.
And yon, can I say something?
Yes, Officer East.
At that time,
Exit.
I did not know he was a calling for state trouble until I pulled him over.
Because you knew.
Okay, but
I did.
once you were aware that he
I never
was
seen you.
Colonel
Uh,
East, please.
Okay.
Once you were aware that it was Colonel East, why are we here? Why are we at this point?
Your Honor,
Hmm.
I wasn't surprised when it was him. I'm
Okay.
just doing my job, yon.
So, okay. So basically, what you're telling me that regardless of the fact that it was a colonel, you felt like it was your job to uphold the law and to
Yes,
give him
ma'am.
a ticket for speeding.
My
Colonel East,
job
do you
is
acknowledge? Okay, thank you, Officer Exit. Colonel East, do you acknowledge the fact that you were in fact speeding?
No, ma'am. I did say and
oh
acknowledge
my
that I did say, and then
oh
hold on. Let me speak. We
Okay,
got people
I'm
laughing.
listening.
Clear the lines, y'all. Hold on. Y'all get it out.
Hey, is you. Okay,
Well, I do
excuse me.
say,
Let me go
Your
ahead and
Honor,
get myself together. Excuse me.
I do say, Your Honor, that I probably was speeding a little bit because I do have a sports vehicle and it's very fast, faster than my Hellfire. So I probably was
Okay.
a little bit of speeding. But five over, it
Okay.
should have been clocked. There's nothing here for me to worry about. I just wanted to get us to a certain agreement where it's like it's no type of tension going on because I feel like today I was targeted by the department as a civilian at the time, you know. So and once I stated who I was and I was trying to, talk about the ticket situation and knowing that he was wrong on his ruling on my speed as far as being 45 miles per hour. And he should
And
have never
for this,
determined to give me
for
a ticket.
5 miles over the speed limit, how much is that ticket for?
He should look it up in CAD if you know.
Okay, would you please?
There's no tension between us, Your Honor. My job is to enforce the law. And
Okay, calm down. Calm down.
that's exactly what I put, Your Honor.
Excuse me. He said 10 or over. He was 5 miles over. So that
Shit.
again, that 5 miles is what I was saying. Even in my state, people don't get pulled over for 5 miles over. Even on the ticket, it says 10 between blah blah blah. So you being 5 miles. Listen, this whole thing is dismissed. Okay, so Officer Exit, you are the one that placed that ticket on him. So I'm gonna need you to go back in there and clear that ticket for him. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. You gentlemen are dismissed.
I greatly appreciate y'all.
No.
Nah,
Have
the
a good day.
appreciation's
Y'all be
mine.
Thank you,
be
Your
safe
Honor.
on the streets.
Hey, cause
Officer,
to be honest, if I wanted to watch y'all department and see how y'all drive, y'all would lose.
hey, is y'all controller vibrating? Something's happening.
Yeah, somebody blowing up some shit
Officer
outside.
Clark,
Come on.
Ric Flair just blew up my vehicle.
All right, bet.
Oh shit.
It's
They
him.
got
Look
the
at
right
the Dodge
motherfucker in the
Run. You
building
see the
tonight.
Dodge Run outside?